Hello and welcome to Sportsnite. This is the game analysis section, so if you want to know who's going to win the game and why, pay attention closely. All right, I'm David Woodruff here with Charlie Brown, and this is my first question for you. So this battle between the Rams and the Patriots pits the new school in Sean McVay versus the old school in Bill Belichick. Who has the edge?
Well, I think if you're talking about experience-wise, it definitely goes to Bill Belichick. However, there's something in the water these young guns are drinking coming up the ranks into the NFL. With Sean McVay now, he's finally led the Rams to the playoffs after a first-round exit last year. And I feel like now teams have had a chance to study him, get to know his offense, know his wrinkles, know what he likes to do, his tendencies, and there's nobody better in the game than Bill Belichick at doing that. That's why I feel like the edge definitely goes to Bill Belichick when it comes to experience. We've seen it before. Michigan, the Fab Five, they were the new hot freshmen, even as sophomores go to the finals, and they lost to who? An experienced senior-led Duke team. This is a similar case right here where we have the new rising up-and-comer Sean McVay going up against the big, bad senior in Bill Belichick. And there's just no way Bill does not have a single thing planned out or anything covered that he thinks Sean McVay might pull on him. Bill Belichick is ready for everything. Sean McVay might think that he's got something for him, but there's nothing Bill Belichick's got. That Sean McVay's got that Bill Belichick will not be surprised to see.
Definitely. Bill Belichick has been there, done that before. So that leads us into our second question. Can the Rams front four get pressure on Tom Brady? And this is really important because the Patriots offense has been explosive this postseason, averaging 39 points per game and over 500 yards of total offense. And this has been led by the team's ability to stay on the field on third down. They're converting an astounding 60% of their third downs. That's almost 20 percentage points higher than any other team in the postseason, including those LA Rams. LA's defense hopes to bring Tom Brady back out of the stratosphere and down to earth through their fearsome pass rush, headlined by the two interior beasts by the name of Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald. Supporting these two inside presences is midseason acquisition Dante Fowler Jr., who had a terrific season last year with the Jaguars, but has struggled a little bit this year. So, can they disrupt Brady? Obviously, we won't tell until the game starts, but that'll go a long way into figuring out the winner. That brings us to our third question, and Charlie, back to you.
Yeah.
Is C.J. Anderson replacing Todd Gurley as the Rams' best running back?
Well, we all know Todd Gurley is one of the best running backs in the NFL, leading MVP candidate last year, and again, similar this year with the numbers he was putting up. But when you look at C.J. Anderson, the way he's been able to produce lately, it seems like something that is working, and it is very efficient right now, but it is not something that's sustainable. You look at the way his body is. Back when he was in Denver, he was in a much better shape now. I'm not going to sit up here and call him fat, but I'm just going to say you cannot put on muscle that fast the right way. I'll let the intelligent audience out there just pick what I had to say right there. But I will just say this, C.J. Anderson, he is not sustainable. You cannot maintain this for years to come. It would be the dumbest decision, I think, that you've seen from an NFL team over the last 5 years if they were to go with C.J. Anderson over Todd Gurley moving forward. Doesn't make sense. I would rather see the Eagles go with Nick Foles over Carson Wentz than to have the Rams choose C.J. Anderson over Todd Gurley. It just makes no sense. C.J. Anderson had his window. Now he's gained a little weight, and it's good. It gives guys a little wrinkle. He's got a little extra pep, a little pop in his step, but it is not going to last more than 12 months after the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that.
Some inflammatory statements being made here on Sportsnite. So that brings us to our fourth and final question, which is who has the red zone edge? And the red zone is going to be super important in this game as both teams are going to need touchdowns because both have high-powered offenses and touchdowns win games, not field goals. So who has the edge? During the regular season, both teams were decent but not great in the red zone. The Rams ranked 18th, while the Patriots ranked 20th. And it'll be interesting to see how both teams approach the red zone. Obviously, the Rams have the running back tandem of Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson, but they also have some explosive weapons on the outside when we're talking about Robert Woods, we're talking about Brandon Cooks. So it'll be interesting to see if they prefer a more ground and pound or to air it out when they're in the red zone. On the other hand, the Patriots have shown throughout the postseason that they are willing to run the ball and run it effectively behind James White, Rex Burkhead. But it'll be interesting to see if maybe they try to get away from that fearsome interior duo of Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald by maybe trying to air it out, put it outside to Julian Edelman, put it outside maybe to Gronk, who has not looked the same all season but is obviously still a major jump ball threat. The winner of the red zone battle will obviously have a major edge when it comes to the outcome of this game.
Who you got in this game? Score prediction. Go.
I've got the Rams. I'm a West Coast kid, and I'm tired of seeing the Patriots win again and again. I've got the Rams winning this game 35-24.
Well, that's a big spread against Tom Brady and the boys. You know what? I have bet too much against Tom Brady. He is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. No doubt about it. I can't argue it anymore. And you just don't bet against greatness. And we're seeing the greatest quarterback of all time go for what he said. There's a 0% chance that he's retiring after this game. So we got at least one more season of him. But I'm going to go with Tom Brady and the Patriots 24-20. Very low scoring game. But I think Tom Brady will have another game-winning drive in the last 5 minutes to win them yet another Super Bowl.
All right, so we've got differing opinions. Check in on Sunday to see who wins the big one. From Charlie, David, Sportsnite, have a terrific sports night.